Hello, hello, hello. Hey, us seniors need love too. How are you, honey bun? It's just J82. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know how the audio sounds. And yes, I'm done. I finally watched the doc, The Crash, and I'm going to be on my best behavior. Thank you for confirming the audio. It's just Jay. I am going to be on my best behavior. I think, at least I think I'm going to try my best. If anybody is in the rose bushes or if you're catching the replay, yes, the intro is a bit long because I just go live and come out of thin air, and I got to give the chance for the people to get up in here because it is a live show. Hey, Shark Tank, welcome on in. This is going to be a rough one for me because I am a teen mom. I do have two teenagers currently right now, 15 and 19, right? So this is going to be a little, I got triggered. I did. I got triggered so many times. I am not going to hold back how I feel. However, I am going to try my best to not do too much. But if you are sensitive, I don't know what to tell you because that's not what it's going to give today. My gloves are off. Oh, I'm taking my gloves off. All right. So we did watch the Netflix, The Crash. Yes, I did want to take my television and rip it off of the wall. And baby, listen, what we're going to do though is we're going to start because a lot of people don't know, what the hell are you talking about? What is The Crash? So we're going to start there. So we're going to watch some news clips from 2022. I'm not saying it's the first ones that came out. Baby, we're just going to start there so that we can at least know what the hell we're talking about, okay? Thank you so much. Hey, Very Cheery, welcome on in. Thank you, Only Me 23, for starting out the live with gifting 1. But 2, Unfiltered Doll Reactions memberships. Welcome to the new members. If you're wondering, well, who in the hell sent me a membership? It was Only Me 23 because she keeps the chat green around here. So thank you so much, honey. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hugs and kisses to you, baby, and a shimmy and a shake, period. I will pay my dues to you in 1 second. Lotus Egyptian Flower, welcome on in. Welcome to the new member. It's Jay. Honey, we got a man all up in our membership. We got a man. There's a men's in the membership. So welcome. It's Just Jay to the membership. Just Jay, I was wondering how you even found the channel. Can you tell us, did you find the channel from the from me reacting to The Crash the other day? Or I was just like, I didn't know if you came from when I was doing the Stephon Diggs and Cardi B video, but I was trying to figure it out. Because sometimes, it's a treat to have a little man up in here. I mean, sometimes, it just depends. Because sometimes we get very personal over here and we forget that there's a man all up in here. And we might start talking about, our cats and whatnot. Not too crazy. Hey, Mixtress Monica, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Isn't that what Houston Foodie says? Hello, hello, hello. All right, so you guys, let me go ahead and get this started. Let me go over here to The Crash. Honey, if you don't know me, if this is your first time meeting me, I do a little bit of cussing around here. So your parental advisory has been advised. Do not expect ladylike behavior. Baby, listen, okay? Ladylike behavior is sold out on the Amazon, baby. So I do apologize. Remind you, oh, you've been here since the next. Well, I'm so sorry. Pardon me. My bad, Jay. Remind Jay we talking about the people. Yes, we talking about the people on the screen. Jay been here. He said he been here since the Nesto days. So I'm going to just shut my damn mouth. All right. So let me go on ahead, y'all, and get into the actual news clip of it all from 2022. After we do this reaction today, hopefully we can get it all done today. If not, of course, we'll do a part 2. Then we're going to get into the actual phone calls. Okay, so let me go ahead and thank you. I think my voice and laugh is so annoying, but some people seem to like it. Some people seem to like it. My God, bless your hearts. Okay, so let's get into now this video that I'm about to share. I tried to create it in StreamYard last night. It's a little bit funky, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of fast forwarding and whatnot to get through it. So I apologize for that in advance. Hey, let's talk about it. Y'all tell the dolls as they come in that I said hi, because baby, I'm gonna be back and forth throughout these screens. Okay. So let me get that up here on the actual.
Granger knows that as an HVAC technician.
Oh, Jesus. So let me get through this ad, honey. All right.
And 20-year-old Dominic Russo.
Okay, let me see.
Car crash over the summer.
So this is from WKYC Studios 3. And this is from 2022.
The teen is facing aggravated murder charges in connection with a car
Can y'all
crash
hear
over
it?
the summer. Strongsville police say 18-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla is facing multiple charges in the death of 19-year-old David Flanagan and 20-year-old Dominic Russo. Flanagan and Russo were killed and Shirilla critically injured in a car crash back in late July.
So let me see here. I'm going to have to. Okay, yeah, this is the one actually. This is where we need to start at.
The friends and classmates of three.
Shit, what did I done here?
A small memorial has been created by the.
No, but y'all got to. Now, why does
The friends
attachment
and
got to
classmates
embarrass
of three
me?
graduates of Strongsville High School involved in a terrible one-car crash that led. A small memorial has been created by the friends and classmates of three graduates of Strongsville High School involved in a terrible one-car crash that left two of them dead and a third hospitalized in critical condition. Killed were 19-year-old Davion Flanagan, a 2022 graduate of Strongsville High, and 20-year-old Dominic Russo. 17-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla, a 2022 graduate, was taken by Lifeline to Metro Health Medical Center.
Our hearts grieve right now for the families. I think anybody that has children can really commiserate with this loss. Our heart breaks for them.
Strongsville police say a passerby noticed a smashed up car up against a building in the Progress Drive Business Park around 6:15 Sunday morning. Investigators say it appears the car failed to stop at the end of Progress Drive, traveled across the lawn of the business, hit a sign, and then crashed into the building. Police say it appears Mackenzie Shirilla was driving and speed was one of the factors.
I think it played a role, but it's still difficult to say how fast the car was going. But with the kind of damage it was there, the way the vehicle struck the sign and then the building all plays a role in it.
Investigators say the accident may have happened hours earlier, but went undetected because this industrial park is in a remote area of Strongsville that is not heavily traveled. Police say.
Now, I want to stop that right there because on the dock, I don't believe, and I might be mixing things up, but I assume on the Netflix, The Crash, they did not mention that there was data found that she went into this area as if she was, staking it out, trying to see what, where am I going to ram my Camry into, if you will. But don't come in here for source of truth. We're just in our digital living room reacting to the crash, okay?
It's too early to say if the two victims who died might have been saved if the crash scene had been discovered earlier.
It's one of those things where your heart goes into your stomach.
Strongsville head football coach Lou Serino says he had high hopes for Davion Flanagan after he made it through 4 years of Mustang football and received his diploma in May.
We battled for that young man to get him to graduate and help him out to pass all of his classes and do all that stuff because his plan was to be a barber.
Coach Serino is also a teacher, and Mackenzie Shirilla was one of his students. He and the Strongsville police chief both believe that what happened early Sunday morning is a teaching moment for teenagers and their families.
Hey, man, when you're in your car, if every other teenager's going fast, be different. be uncommon, be the one that drives slow, because if the cars are dangerous, and you got to slow down.
I think the message that I would have is life is brief, and we just need to be diligent in the way that we raise our kids, enjoy them while we have them.
Jack Shea, Fox 8 News in Strongsville.
Now, we get the point. I don't think we need to necessarily watch everything that I have here. So I am going to remove that. I'm going to go over here to the crash where I have all my graphics and things like that. And let me go ahead. I'm going to take the comments off the screen for just a little bit. Let me tell you something right now. It's not easy being a parent. And I never want to come across as if I know everything just because I am one. But I'm going to tell you this right now. We know our children based off of what they show us as mom and dad in the house, at home, and around the family. But that does not mean that we know them kids once we start going through those smartphones that they have, once we start invading their privacy, once we see how they carry on via those social media pages. You don't know what your son or daughter is doing when they're with their friends, or what kind of friend they are. You know that they might be a good boy and a good girl at home, but what kind of friend are they? You get what I'm saying? What are the people in their classrooms, in the school hallways, in the lunchroom? What are they saying about your child? How do they give it up when they're not at home, right? And it's so unfortunate, like these two young men have lost their lives. But here's the thing. Whatever kind of behavior they had going on, they're not here to defend. They're dead. That's just the bottom line. So I get all of the whispers. Oh my God, he was so much older than she was. They were selling drugs. They were on drugs. They were this. That does not mean they deserve to be dead. That doesn't mean they deserve to be dead. That's what I'm trying to say. There's chance and opportunity when you're doing stupid things when you're young to clean yourself up and get your shit together later on in life. But I'm going to tell you, Mackenzie's parents, that father of hers especially, and that mother, baby, I'm going to tell you right now, I would love to sit in the courtroom as the defendant after choke. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get myself together. Don't do it. All right. So the crash, what did I think about it? I think with some docs, you're not going to get the full story. There's something called edit, the edit button, where you go ahead and you have somebody who's going to edit out a lot of things. And there are going to be people not happy with how they're being portrayed, because you know the father, Mackenzie's father, is on admin leave because of how he carried on that damn dock. Now the parents, the parents are something else, honey. So let's just get into who the parents are real quick. We're going to hop around, no particular order, but just, just for an example. So in the doc, you heard Mackenzie's father brag and say he was okay with his daughter smoking the weed. He was okay with it. He didn't have a problem with it. He was just like, I don't have a problem that I'm paraphrasing, she was smoking weed. I don't have a problem with me smoking weed or you smoking weed. I'd rather her be smoking weed than anything else. This is what he said. Now, this was on the crash, the Netflix crash. He bragged about, his daughter graduating from high school at 17, moving in with her 20-year-old boyfriend because he felt like it was a beautiful relationship. There, if this horrific accident didn't happen, they probably would be married, today, shit like that. Like it was cute. And like his daughter does no wrong. There was an example of him saying that she got in trouble in school. And when he went to go pick her up, he knows when his daughter is lying. And when she said that she didn't do it, he was like, yeah, okay, let's go. Basically, like this little girl is, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see him on TMZ yet. And Right. They enable her behavior. That is the problem. That is the issue. She was the mom and the dad. She was the parent, honey. Wasn't nobody giving her no type of direction, but that's no excuse for how she was carrying on. Okay, that's just no excuse. So let's get into the parents for a little bit. Now, he said that it was okay for his 17-year-old to be smoking weed. He said it was okay for his 17-year-old to move in after she graduated with her boyfriend who had his own place. But when they arrested her ass, she was just an 18-year-old dumb girl. So let's get into that part.
He is 18 years old and she can speak that.
Yeah, but she's a dumb 18-year-old that just turned 18.
Well,
and you guys are no. All the kids nowadays are dumb, and these guys are going to take advantage of her. She's not allowed to speak to you guys. I'm telling you that.
Her attorney can call her.
So she's dumb when she's arrested, and you want to run down to the police station, baby. She's 18. You ain't nothing you can do. She's grown, right? But she's dumb when she's arrested. But on the Netflix doc, she's 17, mature, can move in with her boyfriend. She can smoke all the devil's lettuce that she wants to smoke. What's wrong with weed? You know what I mean? Paraphrasing, that is. But these are her parents. So Mackenzie claims when she was making the turn on progress. In this next video, it is disturbing and viewer discretion is advised. I did cut the video short so you don't hear the car crashing into the wall. But this is how her mother gets on this damn stand in this courtroom when you have two families grieving, mourning the loss of their two sons because of your daughter's dirty ass foot, the slipper right here that you see up on the screen. Because your daughter and her dirty ass foot and her Prada fuzzy slipper made a decision to act a damn fool when she turned onto Progress Road. Okay. Now some of y'all feel like it was an accident. That's not my line. That's not where I'm at right now. Absolutely not. Okay, so let's get into that video. So Mackenzie claims when she was making the turn on Progress Drive right here, perfect turn. She's using her turn signal. As soon as she turns this corner, she says she blacked out. She doesn't remember anything. So two young men were killed, and this is her mom.
I just want to say, am I allowed to address them at all? Sure. I just want to say to the families that I'm broken, sad, and lost, and my heart hurts for everyone, okay? Davion was her new friend, and Dom was the love of her life, and he was part of our family, okay? I'm just so sorry that this happened, and we're heartbroken, okay? And then, Your Honor, this was a terrible, tragic nightmare accident to have happened that she has no memory of, and she will never emotionally or physically recover from it. She almost died too, and we're asking that you please not run the sentence as consecutive. He was family, and we all loved each other. That morning of the accident, she called. I got a phone call that there was a car accident. Okay, so we went to the hospital, and I didn't even know who was in the car. The names had not been confirmed yet, and I'm going to cry because I missed Dom so much. We loved him so much. So I called Dom, like over and over again, praying that he was going to answer the phone, and he didn't answer the phone. So then I tried to call his mom, and she didn't answer the phone either. And I still didn't know who was in the car. I didn't even know if she was alive. I didn't know what was happening. So then we were in the waiting room. And then his mom she did call me. So I answered the phone and I was like, oh my God, like, I don't even know who was in the car. Like, what's happening? Was that Dom? And she said, what do you mean? My son is dead. And I was like, I'm so sorry. And then she said something like, and now I have to wait until your kid's out of the hospital. And then I didn't hear the rest. I was like, we loved him so much. And I hung up the phone. I did not talk about social media. I didn't even know what was going on yet. Okay. So then that was it. So in the hospital, that Vitality post, I commented on that because somebody had called her a murderer. Okay. And she's not a murderer. So she didn't even have her phone at that point because the police had still had it. Okay. So I jumped on and I was like, you know, she's not a murderer. She's more sad than most of these people commenting. She's been trying to get in touch with you. I mean, at that point, it was just an accident. So I commented on her behalf, not because of the modeling opportunity. Who cares about that? I don't want them to refer to her as a murderer, okay? And I don't even know how that comment had got on the phone because the police still had her device and she could not access her phone or social media. That's why I did it. And I had called them asking if they could shut down social media because people were calling her a murderer and making death threats and organizing groups to, take her out when she got out of the hospital and stuff. So I didn't even want her phone. I don't care about her phone. I don't care about social media. I just wanted them to stop calling her a murderer so that when she did come to, and she did come out of surgery, multiple surgeries, that she wouldn't see all these people calling her a murderer because she would never, ever, ever murder the love of her life. Okay? The Halloween, for 3 months after the accident, she would only wear his clothes. She would only eat the snacks he ate. She would only listen to the music he wrote, okay? So she was crying for 3 months. So her friends asked if she wanted to go out trick-or-treating or Halloween, and it was at OU. And she didn't even want to go. She said, I don't know, should I go? She couldn't even walk yet, barely. So I told her, I said, baby, please go. It's Halloween. You've been laying for 3 months crying, only listening to his music. Please go have just a moment of fun. A moment of fun. So we told her to go. My husband drove her. I brought her back home. She just needed a second of fun from losing her whole world. Her whole world. So that was us. We told her to go. And that concert she went to with Dom's cousin, Abby, they picked her up. They brought her there. That was Dom, Mackenzie and Dom and Abby all decided to go to this concert together while they were in the hospital. She's like devastated and tragic. He was the air that she breathes, okay? And they went with his cousin. We spent all kinds of time with him after the accident. What was the other thing?
I'm hearing an awful lot about your daughter. I'm not hearing very much about the two.
Dominic, okay? I'm asking you for a leniency because this was a tragic accident that she does not remember. And Davion, he's a new friend. And I'm so sorry.
Does that mean his life is worthless?
No. God, no, not at all. They all loved each other. They all spent every day together. I understand what it looks like. I'm saying that it was a tragic accident. She would never.
Well, we're going to have to disagree on that.
I understand.
Right. And I respect your position.
I understand. But anyway, that's it. I just wanted to address those. We told her to go to those things, and then she did go with Dom's family. So look at that. Don't look at it with look on that with different eyes if you can, please.
Those things are not relevant.
Not at all. But she's a good. If you would have a moment, all you would need is 5 minutes of a conversation to have with her to learn who she is. Just that you would just need 5 minutes to learn who she is and what she's capable of not doing and doing, and you would see for yourself. That's all. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I love you.
Girl, please, if you don't, girl, your dirty foot ass daughter, okay, if you didn't know what the color white was, this is white right here. Her dirty foot ass, oh, well, doll, look at the car, doll. That wasn't her dirty foot. That dirty foot evil monster was not somebody anybody needs to talk to check who her character was. When they showed her social media pages, that told us everything we needed to know. Okay? Period. The end. You made a damn fool of yourself and really showed your true colors as a parent. Was that supposed to be an impact statement? Is that what y'all call that? Really? Really? I mean, are you kidding me? Hello to everybody in the chat. How are you? I mean, look at this shit here. Look at the car. Hold on. And listen, when it comes to Rosie and that poor girl with the red hair, don't even get me started on her. That baby is a little slow. She is, and that's okay. But when it comes to these teenagers, I don't expect them to understand because they were her friends. I don't expect them to understand. So I'm not even going to say what I really want to say about them. But I will say this. That friend group wasn't worth a damn dime. All they wanted to do was get high and get into some bullshit. But that doesn't mean they deserve to die. And it's so unfortunate that sometimes, like I said, we think we know who our children are until those social media pages are exposed, until the films that were rolling and saved into those camera rolls are exposed. And you're like, God damn, I didn't know little Susie or Todd at all. Now, did I? But that does not mean they deserve to get ran into the goddamn wall on Progress Road. Now, I don't know if she was suicidal or not. I'm not using any secret words. I'm not doing it. YouTube, it is what it is. I don't know if she was suicidal or not, but looking at this car, I'm thinking she was trying to take everybody out. Okay. Now, she claims when she bent that corner and we seen the perfect turn, let's go ahead and play that again just in case. And let me put this up here from Google Maps. And if you look closely, I don't know, if you look close, I have my mouse pointer. She said when she made that perfect turn using her turn signal onto Progress Drive, she blacked out. And the reason why she blacked out is because she has POTS. Well, what is POTS syndrome?
The number one cause of POTS condition, postural orthostatic tachycardia.
Sorry, they're claiming this as a medical emergency. So once again, when she turned onto Progress Drive with her dirty foot ass, she said she blacked out. So she doesn't remember anything from the moment she turned onto Progress Drive. Now, from me listening and watching this and that, they said she didn't accelerate until about a half a mile down Progress Drive. I feel like if she blacked out as soon as she made that turn, didn't those boys have the chance and opportunity for this car to be swerving and carrying on, trying to save whatever they thought was going to happen? They said the gears did switch from neutral, but back into drive. So, I mean, we don't know what happened. We weren't there. I don't believe that they were getting along and all was well at the party the night before, because what kids do you know partying, doing whatever they were doing? Who's getting up at 5 a.m. to go home? Who is getting up at 5 a.m. to go home? Like, none of it makes any sense to me. None of it makes any sense to me. This is baby, there ain't nothing open on the left to the right of Progress Drive. This is industrial. There ain't no McDonald's, ain't no Shake Stack, ain't no none of that. None of that is there. Okay, I just want to make that clear as well. Was she taking a shortcut? I don't know. I wasn't there, but I'm letting you know right now, I don't believe that this was an accident. Okay, I'm just sorry. No, I'm not going. Now, what is POTS syndrome? They feel like she blacked out when she made that turn onto Progress Drive because of something called POTS syndrome. I said, what the hell is that? Because we know she was smoking pot and God knows what else. But let's get into what POTS syndrome is.
The number one cause of POTS condition, postural orthostatic tachycardia, which is a high heart rate, anxiety, tremors, things like this, right? So by far the number one cause is high levels of neuroepinephrine in the blood. Now, we do see some neuropathic drivers of this condition, much more rare. These are when you're seeing lots of concussions, head traumas, the small fibers inside of the blood vessels have been damaged. This can create these similar symptoms. We see hypovolemia, so not enough blood in the system can certainly cause this condition, but by far, high levels of neuroepinephrine. This is a neurotransmitter, this is a hormone, and this has a lot to do with your fight or flight. And so when your body's in a high state of fight or flight, you're gonna have symptoms like high heart rate, you're gonna have tremors, you're gonna have anxiety, you can be cold, but yet you're sweating in your palms and on your feet. Now let's talk a little bit about the most common causes of neuroepinephrine being elevated in your bloodstream. 85%, upwards of 85% of POTS cases are in females post-infection. Now, these are infections that are either naturally contracted or infections that were put in the body, if you know what I mean. And this creates a histamine response. That histamine response is going to cause these adrenals in your body to produce high levels of neuroepinephrine, which is going to keep you in a constant state of fight or flight.
So this dirty foot monster with this stupid bun, baby, when she popped up on my TV with that goddamn bun, the way my nerves tingled. This monster is claiming this medical condition, but all over the social media, she's at the wheel smoking fat ass blunts. I'm not talking about your average blunts. I'm talking these blunts were big and fat and thick, almost like a damn a piece of damn, what's them damn thick ass sausages? It was a big ass blunt she was smoking, is what I'm trying to tell you. Always high as a kite, eyes always small, glassy, red, all of them. They called themselves stoners. Now, Rosie and her man, they weren't willing to talk to the authorities, but they got their asses up on the Netflix to tell everybody how they used to like to get high and how they got their drugs from Dom. He's not here to defend himself, and y'all ain't shit for that, in my opinion. Okay, because it's obvious what you all were into. Now, a lot of people have a lot to say about his age as well, and I'm not going to sit up here and act like I agree with that, but you got these parents right here. Where they at? Where's they raggedy selves at? But you got the parents right here who accepted this relationship. Now, she was 17 and he was 20 when the accident happened, July. They say they was in a relationship for 4 years. Now, if you look up the age of consent in Ohio and you start doing the math, the math ain't mathing, but like I said, that's not what this is about. It's about the fact that she took her dirty foot ass, and this is what she did to that Camry with 2 people in that car with her. And then 3 months later, the mom says she told her to have fun. She needed to have some fun. And why is everybody coming down on her? She went with Dom's cousins, and the people have a problem because she was dressed like a corpse. But Rosie said, the old people, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. We were dressed like Playboy Cardi. That was Dom's favorite rapper. We were not dressed as corpse. Child, listen, I ain't trying to be in these young folks' business all like that, but this is what they're saying. There's also another TikTok floating around with her doing the trend with the song that has the lyrics that state, I'm the one that you die for. Rosie wanted y'all to know that that was not after Dom's death. That was before, way before, okay? So I just want, Lord forbid, if we don't talk about some of the things that people are using to claim she's innocent. Free Kenzie. See, I almost said something I ain't supposed to say, but F her. So yeah, look at that car. Do y'all see that car? Look at this. Hold on, where's it at? I'm trying to get it up here. Damn it. Look at this. Now, if you notice, anytime Mackenzie speaks about this accident, the first thing she lets you know is she cannot remember. She does not remember. She wished she could remember. It wasn't done on purpose. So when she got up on that stand, not in the stand, when she read her little apology, she said to the families of Dominic and Davion, I am so deeply sorry. I hope one day you can see I would never let this happen or do it on purpose. I wish I could remember what happened. I'm just so sorry. I'm heartbroken. I love Dom and Davion. We were all friends, and Dom was my soulmate. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the second part of the apology. I wish I could take all of your pain away, and I'm so sorry. And to my family, thank you for the support and all the love you guys give. Thank you for fighting for me. Thank you for fighting with me. I love you all so much. I'm done. Thank you. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody trying to get this shit off my screen. Okay? We don't give a damn. This whole friend group, the social media videos is very much giving back in the day. I don't know who all watched it. It's just giving that Cruel Intentions vibe where teenagers got these secrets. There's a bunch of shit going on that the parents don't have a damn clue about. And it gives you Pretty Little Liars when who killed the girl down to the who killed her, huh? I don't think I watched this. I don't even think I still damn know who killed that baby. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, child, let me tell you something. And then the mom, for her to make it all about her daughter, and you know, my daughter could have died. Well, bitch, she didn't. She didn't die. She didn't. So, yeah. Where do I need to go at next? I'm sorry. Let's go back to the POTS syndrome. So y'all knew your daughter was diagnosed with POTS, and I heard this dirty foot heifer, this one here, she was driving after that accident, is what I heard. I was watching a channel today, very good channel, by the way. I had to subscribe. Let me go ahead and click this link on my phone so I can tell y'all whose channel it was. And it is Annie Leese. Annie Leese was telling us about the 5 biggest things that Netflix left out. And according to Annie Leese in her paperwork she was looking at, honey, she said that the daughter was caught driving after the accident. I guess once her body healed and whatnot, I guess she was seen driving. Could you imagine? Could you imagine that? Wow. But we can't tell people how to heal. We can't tell people how to respond or how to react to a tragedy. But I just feel like at the age of 17, I probably wouldn't want to go near a car, be in the car. Like I'm just going to be in the house for a while. But like I said, everybody is different. I mean, she wasn't even washing her feet. The bottoms of she wasn't washing her feet. So what the hell do I know, and what does she know? Now, anyway, let me go ahead and go to that YouTube right now. Not Annalise. This is a different one where her mother was back on the stand and the prosecutor got it in her ass about her daughter's having this pot. Now, hopefully they don't strike the damn video. So let me read part of the transcript and play a little bit of it, because we ain't trying to get in trouble. I mean, I'm grown. I can't get in trouble, but you know what I'm saying. All right. So let me go ahead and share that screen with y'all. Okay. So this is Law and Crime. All right. And she's on the stand. I hate her bangs. But anyway, that's not why we're here. I'm going to be mature. And let's start here.
So you were aware of these POTS incidents, yet you still went to the DMV and said, give my daughter a driver's license.
Yes.
You signed off on her operating a car on the highway.
Yes.
Correct?
Yep.
Knowing that she had this issue?
It's not required to disclose it on a driver's permit.
So he asked her a good question. So you knew she had this condition, but y'all got her a car anyway to operate on the people's highway. So she's saying it's not required to disclose it on the driver's permit. They didn't tell me I had to do that. I know people that have POTS and they don't have it on theirs. So he says to her,
but this is your daughter, and you're giving your blessing to her for years to operate a car, correct?
Yes.
You never told her not to drive the car because of this POTS diagnosis.
She's been able to manage it.
And so you're here to tell us today that this was the reason that she crashed the car into the Plitco Road. Isn't that the bottom line?
It could be.
Could it be?
Did she have a medical condition or not? When y'all say she did not ram that Camry, that Toyota Camry, into that damn wall. And the lawyer they paid for wasn't worth a damn. I don't know what his fees were, what the rate, he wasn't worth a damn. I would hate to just sit here and show my ass and show how much of a fool I am and a bad parent and pay for a lawyer, and he didn't get nothing done Nothing done whatsoever. My God, on today, she didn't have a snowball's chance in hell, even if she was innocent. And this wasn't, and even if this was an accident. But that's not what I believe. Absolutely not. Now, let me get this shit off my screen because I'm getting angry. How do I get off of here? Okay, so I'm coming to the chat now. For those of you who watched it, what are you feeling like? Because, baby, I just, some kids are rotten to the core. Some kids are rotten to the core, and it might be your kid. It might be my kid. All right. That secret language, Auntie Gigi. Listen, baby. Was that what was that? They call that, is that pig Latin language? Is that what they were speaking? I forgot to screen record that. That alone, lock her up. Just that alone. Why we start what we talking about? Lock her up just because of that. What's this slick shit y'all trying to do and what y'all pulling? I'm so sorry, Leo Lady Baby. Thank you for being a member for 13 months. Good evening to you as well, honey. What's really going on? That was some slick shit right there. Yes, it was. So yeah, the friend group, the whole friend group, it was not a good group of friends with one another. Poor Davion got injured. He was a football player and he got injured. And unfortunately, since he was injured, the parents said he fell into a new, group of friends. And unfortunately, the plans that he made for after high school ended because he's caught up in relationship drama and toxic shit that Mackenzie and Dominic had going on. There's no perfect victim. And just because victims aren't perfect doesn't mean they're not a victim. I can't stand that. That really bothers me. Now, they did say, let me get this up here because we do got to talk about this as well. But I'm going to tell you right now, where is it? I don't have it. Hold on, y'all. No, I ain't got. Now, I thought I had. Where is that at? I'm probably looking right at it. Bear with me, y'all. They're saying that the mother lied and that Mackenzie was the one who called her to tell her to get her son because he was the one that made the threat to kill, basically kill one another, I guess, in the car, swerved the car off the road prior to. But that don't have nothing to do with, I get it. Well, they use that lie in court. Baby, listen. May she have the life that she deserves is all I'm going to say. There are going to be people who feel like since he was older that he was controlling her. She didn't listen to her grown-ass parents that weren't directing her any damn way. So what makes you think someone 3 to 4 years older than her had some damn control? Nobody have control over that dirty foot monster. No one had control over her at all. They didn't have control over her, Miss Bunn. Listen. So, So for those of you who watched it, hey, welcome on in, everybody. If I didn't get a chance to say your name, how are you? How you doing? Does anybody want to come up? I might drop the link today. Does anybody want to come? Y'all might be a little long-winded, honey. I don't like all of that long in the wind on a panel. It makes me nervous because sometimes y'all get long in the wind. And next thing you know, we know what happened when you was younger. And baby people, we got to pray, and we in here crying and carrying on. So let's just act like I didn't say nothing about the link. I'm gonna just refer to the chat. Thank you for the Cash App, sugar. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hugs and kisses to you, baby. Thank you again to Only Me 23 for gifting not 1 but 2 Unfiltered Doll Reaction memberships. Let me go ahead and pay my I'll pay my dues when we get back over to the dollhouse. I don't have the music over here since this is a serious situation. Okay. But doll, was her feet really dirty though? They weren't. What is this? You think did this come from the car? Was this from the car accident right here? Let me go get it. Was this from the car accident? Or was that a dirty foot and the debris and the things from the car accident? Looks like that dirt is all the way underneath the slipper to me, because here's the slippers right here. Okay. But if you go right here, it looks like that dirt is that looks like that shit was marinating for a while. Get it. Come on back up here. I believe so. I believe so. She was bullying Dom from talking to his mother. Mackenzie is definitely listening to somebody in prison. Why she got makeup on and jewelry in honey, lights, camera, action. She's on the Netflix. I couldn't even listen to her talk in prison. Well, that is my next move. Now that I've watched the crash, I've watched some of the trial, I've been watching, different docs here and there. I'm going to now listen to the calls, because that's where people get a little comfortable. And that's when their true character shows. Okay. Southside Chi-Town, I did, but it did not upload. Let me go run and get that now, baby. Let me go run and get that. Let me see a minute there. My sister girl said I was wrong for inviting y'all to the panel and then and then canceling my offer. I do apologize. I hope none of y'all wasn't offended. Y'all know panels make me nervous, okay? And I just thought about it. I said, shit, so many of us, we were in our feelings about this. And y'all might get up on this panel and you know how some folks could get now. And I said, never mind. Let's just act like I didn't say any of the such. Just ignore me. Y'all know I'm off. Y'all know I'm off, baby. Just forget I even said that, honey. We'll just talk. Just tell me in the chat. You just tell me in the chat, honey. And then that friend of hers, that friend, let me get that damn because I can't stand the dirt. I cannot stand a filthy foot. Then the friend with the orange hair that was on the show, she was just like, she wasn't suicidal. She wouldn't even eat a McChicken with me. I think, is that her right here peeking in the corner? Or is that her little sister? This looked like the girl that was on the crash. She said she wouldn't even eat a McChicken with me. She wanted to be a model. She was so healthy. She didn't even want to put anything but organic food in her body. So why would she be suicidal? Girl, if you don't get your slow ass off of this screen, who invited her? Baby, she had me pissed off. You get her out of here, please. Please, At least Rosie got her ignorant ass on there and basically said they were a bunch of junkies and couldn't wait to get high and couldn't wait to freebase, or they couldn't wait to trip, or whatever type of drug language and lingo was out there. And I do apologize to anybody who is addicted to drugs in the chat, or if you are a recovering addict, baby, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the crash and Netflix. That's why I tell everybody as parents, you got them grandbabies or whatever the case may be, these teenagers, you got to watch at least season 1 of Euphoria, because sometimes no matter how good and great your kids got it, they be outside at the schoolhouse doing drugs. Yeah, you got to watch that Euphoria just to get into the mindset to see how these kids are thinking. It'll scare the shit out of you. Now, what did I come over here to upload? Somebody, oh, yes. Mackenzie standing up outside of his house, called him a bunch of bitches and everything. She wasn't worried about that age difference, calling him all out his name. Like I told y'all, now I don't condone that. And like I said, if we do the math down there with the age of consent, the math ain't mathing. if we say they were dealing with one another 4 years ago. But what matters is if there was intercourse. So I don't know if they were just hanging out, it was a crush, they were text messaging one another. And then when she turned 16, because the age of consent is 16, and when she turned 16, if that's when, baby, I'm not trying to be in them kids' business like that. Okay? That I'm not trying to do. Give me a sec, because you know what these kids is doing. You know, you don't. I know freebasing was a little rough. I'm sorry. But shit, you don't know. You don't know. How about I just play the audio of that? Is it this video? Give me a second, y'all. Hold on. Can y'all hear this? I gotta, Lord, I got the screen recording, honey, and I forgot to I got the screen recording, but I have to still trim it down and edit it. But I mean, she's not a nice little girl. Okay, they were up to no good. They were living a hard ass life of drugs and alcohol, cigarettes, sugar, organic food, or whatever baby, they was gonna be looking crazy by the time they turned 30 if they kept that up. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, Auntie Gigi. After this live, moving forward, we're going to start listening to the calls. Because, you know, I am curious. I could not listen to the calls before because I thought she was a minor, you know, because my 17 was stuck in my head for when the accident occurred. But by the time they arrested her ass, she was 18. So we're going to definitely get into them calls now. And I don't know if I'm going to behave or not. Okay. I cannot tell you if I'm going to behave, you know. But to be so comfortable to drive after this tragic accident, so she says, that was just crazy to me to hear something like that. So, honey, I don't know. Let me go ahead and get me a piece of graphic up here. Maybe she pissed me off so bad. Hold on. Let me get this here. Hold on a minute, y'all. Baby, she pissed me off so bad when she came up on my television with that damn bun. Look at her. Oh, I was hot as a fish fry. Do you hear me? Hey, y'all. How y'all? Welcome on in. Baby, I was hot as a fish fry. Baby, listen, honey. She went to that commissary when she knew she had to be on that Netflix, baby, and got all the gel, the Aqua Net, honey, the bobby pins, honey, and put that damn bun up on top of her head like that. Girl, the hell you talking about here? Now, there was some type of paperwork that I seen floating around for this POTS diagnosis that they said she had. But I really don't give a damn because I don't feel like that was what happened. I really feel like when they made that turn onto Progress Drive, they would have noticed that she blacked out and there was a little bit of time to make the vehicle swerve, and it would have crashed before the end of Progress Road, in my opinion, if they were trying to switch the gears and save, like, oh shit, you get what I'm saying? Something just ain't right. These kids were living a fast life. And the problem was Mackenzie wanted to be a model. She wanted to be a bad bitch. She wanted to be a baddie. She wanted to be a stoner. That's not a good combination, baby. You got to pick one of your poisons. You got to pick one. You have to pick one. Her social media behavior, the text messages shown that she was rotten to the core, mean, privileged. And I don't know what kind of privilege she had because it don't look like you know what I mean? But you get what I mean when I say that. A spoiled little brat. Irresponsible as parents who didn't give that chance. Baby, they didn't get that dirty foot heifer a chance in hell to learn what accountability was. And I'm not a perfect parent. This is coming from a parent who had to learn. This is coming from a parent who I went through it with my daughter. Yes, I did. However, I remained, okay? I did what I needed to do to let her know that I don't agree with this. This ain't what we gonna do. I'm not your effing friend and things of the such. I was a little softer with my boys. I am a little softer with my boys. I'm not going to lie. Not because of favoritism, but I think because I'm older now, I went to therapy. So a lot of my parenting with my daughter was before I went to go sit on that damn couch with a box of Kleenex. So I had anger issues. I'm just being transparent right now. I had anger issues, and I didn't believe in my child thinking she was going to tell me what the hell she was going to do. No, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. So, yeah. Child. Listen, so it's not easy to be a parent, but her parents are damn fools, and they don't deserve to have no children under their care at all whatsoever. Okay. So yeah, honey, I don't have much more to say about this dirty foot, mean, nasty, disgusting, toxic, grasshopper looking thing. All right. She had the behavior of someone who had to have her way, and she didn't give a damn if she lived or died trying to get it, and took others with her, except for she survived. Yeah. So we're going to definitely move on to the calls. Okay. There's nothing else to really see here. I mean, there's plenty I left out. But what you just need to know is that I believe that it was not an accident. I do believe that there is no innocent victim. And these kids were high as giraffes, tussy cats, driving, films rolling. There was so much going on. And then the friend said, didn't Rosie say that the girl, well, she didn't smoke that night. She was on a smoking break because she was coughing up something black. Did she say she was coughing up black mucus? What the fuck are we talking about here? What? Huh? What was the black mucus? Is that part of POTS? I don't believe a damn thing Rosie or her man said. He's sitting up there looking like somebody's damn father. How old was Rosie's man? Y'all was with these old ass kids like this. Child, I don't know what's going on. I just really don't. I don't believe anything kids lie, teenagers lie, adults lie. I don't believe anything that they said. I just don't. And unfortunately, we will never know. We just got to go based off of the forensics at this point in time and common sense. Okay. Bear with me a moment here. Is there anything else I missed? Let me go look at my notes here. The mechanic determined the Camry did not have any type of mechanical failure. You know, baby, you can ride a damn Toyota Camry until the damn engine until that thing just fall apart. That's a good car. You know, Toyota is a good car. This show is. Davion's friends even went down there to the police station because they had the 360 app just to show them, hey, look, this is what was going on. We can see actually when we can see what happened on Progress Road. They said Mackenzie was known as the wild child. Do with that what you want to. You know, there's some fast ass gals and some hard-headed ass boys running around some neighborhoods, throughout the schoolhouse, throughout the buildings, raising hell. Kids hate them, hate to see the clique and the group coming. And Rosie, from what I understand watching the doc, She didn't know this dirty foot monster from a can of paint because they met via liking one another's post on Instagram, and then finally made the decision to, start talking. So she really didn't know her long enough, if you ask me, unless I heard it wrong. I am good for that. I'm good for hearing some shit the wrong way. But that's what she said. That's what she had said, honey. And another goddamn thing. And this might be petty and it might not even make any damn sense. But you say you blacked out when you turned. Let me get that road back up on here real quick. Because see, I'm starting to think about shit and I'm getting pissed off. Look at this damn wall. Look at that. Now you know these damn cars is made of plastic. Look at that damn wall. So when we go on Progress Drive here again, you said when you turn, you made the perfect turn, even put your damn turn signal on. And when you went down Progress Drive, as soon as you made the turn, you blacked out. Well, how did you remember when you blacked? How did you remember exactly when you blacked out? I don't know how that works. Somebody would have to tell me who got the pots. Is that how that works? You don't remember? You remember as soon as you black out? Is that how that works? I would just need to know that. But at 5:30 in the morning, when they went to go grab you out the car and they realized your dirty foot ass, as your slipper was stuck up under, I guess you came to, because when they asked you your name, you said, let me get this damn video off my screen. You said it was Mackenzie. Did y'all hear her say that loud and clear? Huh? So you blacked out when you turned onto Progress Drive, but you woke up and came to around 5:30 in the morning. Excuse me, 6:30 in the morning. Y'all crashed around 5:30. They found y'all, I believe they said like 45 or 50 minutes later or something like that. And you said when he realized you were up in there and you were alive, and he asked you your name, you said Mackenzie. Oh, okay. Who the hell am I? I wasn't there, I guess. Whatever, child. So your amnesia starts at the turn on the Progress Drive. So that was a medical. This is what that's what the people want, the parents. This is what they want us to believe. How disrespectful when the judge gave her that weak ass 15 years to life, because she said she feels like she can serve life in prison. But any damn who, how dare the parents when she was walking out? You're innocent. No type of respect. Like, to hell with the families who had to sit in this courthouse and watch your damn daughter drive down Progress Road like she was playing a damn video game. Are you kidding me? So Mackenzie claims when she was making the turn on Progress Drive right here, perfect turn, she's using her turn signal. As soon as she turns this corner, she says she blacked out. She doesn't remember anything. So 2 young men were killed, and this is her mom. Listen, I just really don't have time. One thing I can't stand is somebody to play in my face. I do not like tomfoolery, especially when I know you are full of shit. It just really rubs me the wrong way. I can't deal. It bothers me. It bothers me. Okay. But I mean, that's all I have, honey. For those of you catching the replay, yeah, don't take me serious, baby. I am not part of the true crime community. I'm just in here talking a little shit. I was annoyed, honey. We are going to move on to those phone calls. Shout out to Shay from Phone Calls from Prison. And yeah. My God, on today. Let me get back to Rosie, because as a matter of fact, I do want to get on your ass, Rosie. So Rosie said that it was a sleepover, not really a party. I'm looking at my notes now. They were just going to do a little bit of bong smoking. They did they were watching docs on YouTube. Now they were planning on doing some shrooms, but it was a little too late. So they didn't get into doing the mushrooms. They didn't get into that, she said. But that is what they found on Mackenzie and Freddie. Baby, I don't know if they found it on her, if it was, I don't know what, listen, okay? Whatever, they found a scale, they found mushrooms, they found that devil's lettuce, money. Okay, so I mean that has to be frustrating that this type of shit is going on and your babies are gone and you have to worry about people judging and pointing the finger at the behaviors of these teenagers. You know what I'm saying? But she claims that they had weed to smoke, but Kenzie didn't smoke that night because she was coughing up black mucus. Okay, yeah, so I had it right. Said she was on a break. Said that they went to sleep at 3 a.m. Dom was caressing Mackenzie's hair, because they were so much in love. They didn't do any tussling. There wasn't no hooting and hollering at this sleepover. Okay. And they made plans for the next day. No arguments, no tension. This is what Rosie is saying. Now, Davion was supposed to ride with Rosie's boyfriend, but instead he wanted to ride with Dom and Mackenzie to get some sleep before working on the truck. He was supposed to work on the truck with Rosie's boyfriend, which looks like he's somebody's damn father. How old is he? I said that earlier. I don't know where they got these grown-ass men from. I'm just say it like that real quick. But any damn way. But Mackenzie claims that Davion was staying with them for a week or two during the summer. So somebody's math ain't mathing. So did he go home with them because he was staying over Dominique's house? Or was he going with somebody's uncle to work on a truck? Which one is it? And they said that Davion told Rosie's boyfriend that he loved him, almost trying to make it seem like he knew that was his last day. He felt like it was weird because, that's not their usual thing. But see, that's why I feel like they're leaving something out, because the father, one of them daddies, was it Davion or Dominique's? One of them said that they received a text message from their son, and he said that he loved him. He told his dad, "I love you, Dad." So what the hell was going on at this sleepover? What was going on at this sleepover? That's why it makes me wonder, did they do shrooms? Because if you don't know, when you do shrooms, sometimes you might have some sort of awakening. So was somebody seeing something or what was going on? But they said it wasn't. When the toxicology came back, they didn't have no shrooms in the system, just the THC. But it just makes me wonder, why are we texting, "I love you, Dad," at that time of the morning? What really went on? What really went on at that house during that sleepover? Because if y'all went to bed at 3 o'clock, why the hell did she wake up at 5 and get in the car to go home? That just doesn't seem right to me. But like I said, teenagers be lying. People were also pissed off because you have 2 people no longer here, 2 young men who died, and her mother is responding on the internet, responding to modeling opportunities on her Instagram page. And then right after her mother makes her response, Mackenzie makes a response as well. Oh my God, I'm paraphrasing. "I've been trying to contact you guys. I can't wait to work with you." Oh, okay. She's very disrespectful. Her social media personality was trash. She is trash and she's dirty. And she does not wash the bottom of her feet, obviously. Okay. If you didn't know what white is, that is the slipper right here. Okay, that's what the slipper is supposed to look like. Now, I do expect that when you are shuffling and walking around high as a giraffe's tussie cat, walking through paths of God knows only what, I do not expect this to be squeaky clean. I do expect a little bit of dinge, something dingy going on. But this right here, trifling. Okay, that tells you everything you need to know that her parents. Put them up. Where they at? I'm trying to get them on the screen. That these damn parents wasn't worth a damn. You got all this damn luxury and designer, and you did not have a damn pumice. You didn't have a foot foul. You didn't have an African net. You didn't have a Korean, what they call them, the Korean, the shit that hurt your skin. You didn't have none of that. Huh? You was just on the loose, like that judge said, hell on wheels. Any thoughts or opinions before we get on out of here? They even had a friend. He done walked his hip hop ass. He done had on his thick ass coat down there to the police station. He looked like he was high as a kite too. He went on down there. I guess that's what they do in Strongsville. Baby, I don't know. I'm not from there. But he went down there and he said she wasn't wrapped too damn tight. But you know who I love? I love his sister. I love Davion's sister. Because she couldn't stand Mackenzie. And honey, she is not for the bullshit. She's actually on TikTok spilling a little tea. She's on TikTok spilling a little bit of tea. Not too much because she's not giving messy, but she's giving, I'll release some things if I do need to. So I love that Davion's sister is speaking up. Down there on the TikToks. I am going to get some videos from TikTok. I didn't want to do all of that today. But we will do that tomorrow. Yes. Let me check my notes and see anything. Oh yeah. They also heard something about there were some rumors of some voodoo and spells. Whisper amongst the friend groups of why Dom was putting up with Mackenzie's shit. Child, I don't know. But when they got to speaking that other language, it makes me wonder what the hell they were into. But I don't, honey, I wasn't there. I don't know. That's what they had said, though. And I don't even know if I got that from the damn doc, if I got that from the doc, or if I got that from watching something somewhere else. But like I said, I know y'all didn't come here for the source of truth now, did you? I don't think so. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, that's all I got. I told y'all that button pissed me off. I told you that the red friend was slow. Rosie took her messy ass on there and wanted us to also know that Dom was cheating on her. So sometimes that, that did cause some issues. She didn't trust him after, she found out he was cheating. So there's that. Yep. Yeah, I think that's about it. We already discussed in the industrial park, there's no restaurants, no bars, no gas station, no stores, no apartments, and don't nothing open up at the 5:30 a.m. So we already talked about that. Now, there are people who live in the area that say on a busy day, they will make the turn down Progress Drive to take a shortcut. But we know good and goddamn well that wasn't the case on that early morning of July 31st of the 2022. Okay, let me see what else I got in these damn notes before I hang up on y'all. Because it's late. It's late, honey. I even seen something where no, because that don't even make sense because the dates are off on that, so never mind. Let me see here. Yeah, we already covered. Okay, yeah, looks like we covered everything that we wanted to talk about. Let me get on over here and speak to y'all over in the chat. Hey, Reigns Victorious on GGB April. April. Y'all know I'm getting tired. April B. Hey, let's talk about it all. Forever, for always, for life. Voice of fair use. Lotus, Egyptian flower, the Duchess. How y'all doing? Welcome on in, Ale, my bell 15. How are you all doing? Allegedly, how you doing, honey? Allegedly, Kane, welcome on in. Oh my God, on today, or maybe tomorrow. Baby, this was stressful. Hey, PYT3, how you doing? To all my sugars in the bushes, Bible lady, sassy experience. Oh, you had the pots? You suffered with pots before. Y'all only get it once in a lifetime, or it just comes and goes? Huh? You might drive erratic off the road, but not a high-speed crash. That's what they're trying to use, child. And they also feel like the text messages that the prosecutors left out with it showing that Mackenzie actually contacted the mom. Baby, Dom's mom is that's my girl, honey. You didn't see her on that doc. She said, I'm not getting on that doc telling y'all a goddamn thing. She's not for the bullshit. But I feel like those text messages, they think this is what's going to help with this appeal. But they had said that they turned the shit in a day late. So they was a day late and $1 short. Oh, too goddamn bad. So sad. Like I said, may she live the life that she deserves. Black but not bitter, welcome on in, honey. May she live the life you deserve, baby. Okay? I think that's all I got. Now that's not nice. I'm reading a text message. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's all I got, honey. I did have some other pictures to show. They were very inappropriate on those social media. Like I said, for her to be the age that she was, and the things that she was just posting on that social media, even if your child does have a secret social media page and they block you from it and you don't see it, I know that we're the type of family, or I have the type of friends that if I'm blocked and they're not, or their kids might gossip to them about something, it's like I'm going to find out. At least that's what my case was. I would find out. But at the same time, I don't think my daughter ever blocked me. And the only thing that she did that I just did not agree with, sometimes she would be doing a little cussing on the Facebook. And I didn't like that. But other than that, she didn't really block. You know what I'm saying? Now, she blocked me later on when we were at odds and things like that. She used to say I would stalk her social media. How dare her? But it wasn't like, she just wasn't giving what we seen in court. You know, every kid is different. The father's been, they say he's on admin leave. They just fired. And I hope he ain't getting paid. I hope he's not getting paid. Honey, I went on down to the AI. I said, hey, give me a bun. I uploaded a picture. I said, use my face. This ain't my face, but I guess they say, is this close enough? This ain't me, but they tried to get as close as they could. But it doesn't look like me. However, I think the only thing that looks like me is maybe a little bit of the eyes, but we're going to let them rock and roll. It is what it is. And I said, give me a bun. Baby, they could not get this bun together to save their lives via the Copilot or the chat GPT. She said, well, can you send another picture for a reference? We need to see your hairline. I said, well, ain't this about something? Okay. So yeah, child. The mom knew about all her social media. No, she did know about her social media. They were well aware of her social media. And then the people are on the TikTok, prior people who were locked up with her, telling her business. And they say something about her having a girlfriend. Child, I don't know if it's true or not. I didn't watch the video, but they say something about the girlfriend. I don't know if she had to put the hands on her or not. I don't know what they got going on down in the prison house, baby, because I know that when you don't go down there in that women's prison, that there's a different lifestyle that you might have to live to get through your time. So I don't know what she got going on down there, but I'm sure it wasn't in her cards, you know, because if she wasn't into licking no cats and carrying on and fighting and doing all of the things, and baby, you ain't gonna get no organic down at the prison house, you know. So you, like I said, may you live the best life that you deserve. All right. Hopefully you get you a nice girlfriend, because if that's the girlfriend that I seen that you had, she looked like she would have she don't look like she was gonna treat you kind. That's what I'll say. It's not giving that, baby. She looked like she liked to tussle. You get you a girlfriend, but she ain't got to look like that. Honey, it was giving boyfriend, but girlfriend. You know what I mean? It was giving boyfriend. Yes, that's where I seen it. It was Jumpsuit Pablo's thumbnail or something. It was giving boyfriend. It was. It was giving the boys that she was in the men's prison. That's what it was giving. All the girlfriends, that's what you went with? Or was that a forced relationship? Because that gal, if you was with that girl, she don't look like she ever getting out. So good luck to you, sister. You would think with that bun, and they say you down there doing makeup and your parents are spoiling you, so you got good commissary and things going on, you would think you can get you a girly girl, you know, maybe get you get you somebody, a little feminine or something, child. Because that the one that they showed on the Pablo Jumpsuit Pablo, baby, let me go get it. Let me go show y'all. Hold on a minute. Scared me. I was scared. I said, oh my God, please, Lord Jesus, don't ever have me I don't ever want to go to the jailhouse. There she is. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get it. I'm gonna show y'all. Wait. Lord have mercy. We got to go to Jumpsuit Pablo's channel. Does he go live? I just seen it. Was it a video? Because you know he was down there in the prison house. He know what be going on down there. So wait, I just seen it and now I can't. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Now they say Dom's sister is on here. She has a channel as well, and she was on a channel. I haven't. She was. I forgot Melly. I believe it was. Is it Melly, y'all? Yeah, they say she was on there, and I didn't get a chance to watch that yet. So I don't know what happened, y'all. I just seen it and lost it already. So give me a second. Oh, this is AI, so I'm not even gonna go there. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Jumpsuit. Now you was down at the prison house. Don't copyright strike me, baby. I'm just trying to see what her girlfriend was. Is that really her girlfriend, or you just went and got a picture from AI? Well, he's not really posted no picture on here. I think it's just an AI picture. So y'all can just take everything I said and just throw it in a damn wastebasket. Just throw it away, because I don't even think that was her. Okay. Well, I don't think it's a real picture. I think he just went to AI to create it, because when I went into the into his video just now and I, did a little fast forward, slid the button, I didn't see the lady in the orange jumpsuit. What did you say? It wasn't. It was a rough looking thumbnail. Yeah, it's a rough looking thumbnail. But yeah, it was 9 months ago. Oh, she got a new neck tattoo. Who she does, or on the thumbnail? Hold on, let me. Yeah, y'all see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if but then if I'm thinking about the prompt, because if this is listen, let me see. Hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. Give me a second. I'm going to snag it and then save it up onto put it up here. Because don't she look like she liked to fight? I know somebody that I know she liked to fight. Give me a second. Let me save this as Mackenzie's girlfriend. Let's put it on downloads here. Girl, I got to go in a minute. I got to hang up on y'all. I'm getting tired. I'm sleepy. If I get sleepy, honey, I'll say anything. So let me go ahead and get that. Okay. Here she is, child. Is she look? They got her looking rough, ain't it? That's why I think it's all AI. I think he just went. But in Jumpsuit Pablo, did you just make up a prompt and put that black lady on there like that? You got her looking like that, huh? Because she looked like she punched. She looked like she be punching, not slapping. Mm-hmm. So honey, I don't know if that's her, child. She look like she don't take no shit. Yes, she does, honey. Yes, too much is coming. Oh, that's the second. Listen, I am not, honey. Listen, we're gonna just go right on to the phone calls. Voice of Fear You says she gotta be close to looking that way. I don't know. I'm gonna just say it was a prompt, and we don't know what that lady looked like. Know what that lady looked like, okay? Because honey, listen, it's the hair for me. Why she looking so rough? But then she got a little bit of a hairstyle, so I'm just a little confused right now. What does she look like? She likes to fight. Do you hear me? She looks like she likes to fight. Eyebrows is done. The eyebrows are done. But honey, she scared me a little bit. It's that tattoo on the neck, especially. It's the tattoo. It's that tat. I don't like that tat. No, I don't. So like I said, I don't know if that's AI. I mean, I know it's AI generated, but I don't know if it's a AI generated photo that he referenced, because how would he know what her girlfriend looks like? Child, listen. And how old are you, ma'am? Honey, passing her little cat around in them people's jail like that. She got to tell her mom to slow down with sending her money and just send a little bit at a time. That's what we learned from Nesto. You can't be buying all that damn shit when it's time to get your Zuzus and Wham Whams, because them YNs will think you got something they ain't got, and they'll try to kick your ass for it. So you got to slowly get them crackers, that spray cheese, sardines, Milky Ways, and things like that. You got to slow your roll, okay? You can't get all that makeup and shit. Get your eyeliner one month and get your lipstick the next. Okay? That's what you need to do. But yeah, that's my reaction, baby. I mean, if you are looking for something informative, there are plenty of channels that are going to break this down with the timeline. They're going to tell you what's missing from the doc. Honey, they're going to get into some of them clips from down at the courthouse. They're going to tell you what happened, when it happened, why it happened. They're going to pull the court documents. We just sit up over here and talk a little shit. Okay. And I am shocked I still have a TV on the wall. I wanted to throw a damn boot at that TV. Oh, they all got on my nerves. They just really did. They got on my nerves. Yes, they did. So, let's get a preview of the phone calls before we go. And I'm gonna hang up on y'all. It's 10:51. I feel like, do I need a midnight snack or something? Hold on a minute, babies. Let me see something. Give me a second. Honey, y'all know I gotta prepare for bed. Yes, I do. Oh, I'm so sorry. Pardon me. That's so rude of me. Just yawning. Y'all, I got to go. I'm tired. Oh, I don't see how y'all be on live so late like this, honey. It just kicks my ass every time I try to do it. It really tears me up. Okay, so where did I say I was going? I done forgot that quick. Oh, let's go to phone calls from prison. Phone calls from prison. And let's look at what she was saying about some of the calls. Playlist. There's view full. Oh, she updated it today. Girl, what you done added on here? Let me see, are there some new calls? Give me a second, y'all. Oh, so we got to be careful because there's one members only call on here. So I want to be mindful of that. Let me see here. So there's 22 phone calls that phone calls from prison has. So let me see. Let me share my screen with y'all. Give me a second. Oh, voice of fair use. That's nasty. That's nasty. Oh, Duchess, what's the tea? Where's your sister down to the Marysville? Honey, see if you can get us some tea. Child, what's going on down in there? Or do your sister be minding her business? Honey, you have to come and tell us. You got to tell us, honey, what had happened. Hold on, y'all. Let me get back over here to the sharing of the screen. Let me take this down. Okay. Wait, y'all can't see it? Oh, here we are. Okay, so there's 22 calls. We did the first one the other day where we got into the intro and Shay did an awesome job on that intro. I feel like she definitely would make a great faceless channel in a true crime community for sure. The way she put it together was amazing and awesome. Then we have Mackenzie jail calls after guilty verdict for double murder. We have we have calls before guilty verdict. She loves her new pot. Mom reads an open letter. Mackenzie complains about court. Bond me out, Mom. Worries about the death penalty. Ooh. Mackenzie was talking shit, said she thinks the mom was drunk in court. Mackenzie Shirilla's dad breaks his silence in jail call. New Mackenzie call with mom and dad. She reads her statement. They're making me look like a monster. You are a monster. You are a dirty foot monster at that. Let me come back over here and put, yeah, that's what you are. And is and are. Okay. Mackenzie Shirilla's dad wants non-supporters to disappear. I hope karma bites them in the ass. The same reason why you are on administrative leave right now. Now They say the truth will set you free. You're being framed. Mackenzie says, I will be old as fuck when I get out. Good for you. May you live the life you deserve. We know you're innocent. She lets them know she is the prettiest person in jail. Oh, wow. Oh, I can see I'm going to be very pissed off listening to these. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, so let's see what this is right here.
Like before, you lied.
Okay, we got something. Hold on. Lights, camera, action. Let me widescreen. Shout out to Shay from Phone Calls from Prison.
You lied and said you would never lock me out of the house again. That is why we got back together last time we broke up. But I forgot. You can never
broke up with me
your
earlier.
word because you are a little fucking weak bitch.
You broke up with me earlier. You really broke up with me earlier.
This is your last chance to open the door, or you are not coming out of this house all night because I will not leave.
You literally broke up with me earlier. Like what is the point you're trying to, like, you broke up with me like earlier. Like, what point
No,
are you trying to
I
say?
didn't.
Yes, you did. You said we're not together. You really said that shit. Like, you really broke up with me earlier. Like, what are you trying to make? Like, why would I just let you in my house if you break up with me? You're threatening to break my shit. Like, you're threatening to key my car, threatening to break the doors.
I will key your car if you do not let me in the house.
You're gonna key my car if I don't let
If you don't let me in the house, yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. So just let me in the house.
No, like why can't you just be like calm at least for a second and I can feel comfortable letting you in the house?
I am calm. I don't think you get to decide that with your fucking weird ass trauma problems.
You're really threatening to fucking key my car and shit. What else are you threatening?
Dom, I'm gonna give you one last chance to open the door. I'm gonna leave and do what I said I was gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna give you one last chance.
Kenzie, look. Let me go to dinner.
No.
You can let me go to dinner, then I can let you come over later.
No, you're not, because I'm coming to dinner too.
Why? You should have told me you wanted to come.
You fucking retard. She already put me on the reservation, so fucking open the door, you dumbass. Like, open
All right,
the door.
here, let's just go next door then.
No, we're not going next door.
No, I'm not letting you in the house.
We need to talk first, no? Because you just, like, betrayed me.
All right, we can talk outside. Here, cut it out. Don't try to come in.
Five, 4. Dom, if you do not open, like, you think I'm joking. Like, I'm dead ass.
What? What are you dead ass about?
Okay, I'm gonna give you one last chance to open the door.
Kenzie, I can't open the door. I can't sit here and fight. We gotta go to dinner to fucking see my grandparents. Like, I can't
You're
see.
not going to dinner if you don't open the door. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
And then what? What would happen? What are you trying to say?
I just told you what happened. You're not coming to dinner. You're not going to dinner.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You know it. That's exactly what I mean. You don't know exactly what I mean. You're gonna come open this door right now, or there's gonna be a serious fucking problem.
I can't. No, like you can't keep that. You can't keep making all these threats. Like I can't open the door.
You can't keep kicking me out of a place that you say is my home.
Kenzie, I didn't kick you out. You took all your shit and did. And said we were done.
I did not say we are done, Dom. Okay, ready? I'm going to count to 10. The door's going to open, okay? You're going to open the door and stop hiding behind the door like a little fucking bitch. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let me tell you something, baby. Woo! my God, on today or maybe tomorrow. Let me tell you something right now. And this is for people who feel like, and I feel horrible saying this, right? But no one can control her. Not that raggedy ass mom and silly ass, stupid, raggedy ass dad of hers. Not this boyfriend she had who was 3 to 4 years older than her. No one was in control of her. No one. So even if we disagree with the age difference, she was not scared of him. He was not controlling her. I mean, obviously, listen to how she's talking to him. And I'm not saying he wasn't talking to her reckless. He's recording right now, so of course he's going to be on his best behavior, right? But this is the type of relationship they had. Hold on a minute. Let me hit the play.
Mackenzie, I can't open the door.
Okay, I'm gonna break something then.
Why would you break something? Why? What are you trying to break?
Okay, open the door.
What are you trying to break?
Open the door.
No, I'm not opening the door.
I'm gonna give you, if this phone call hits 5 minutes, we're breaking up.
Kenzie, I can't do this shit right now. You can't sit here and fight like.
Okay, well, you're not going to dinner.
Okay, well, step away from the door. Maybe I can come outside and talk for a second.
No, we're not fighting outside. You're gonna open the door right now.
Why are we fighting outside?
1 minute now, actually.
Look, really, now my mom's trying to call me. Like, I got.
No, if you hang up on me, we're done. I'm leaving.
Kenzie, there's nothing I could do. Like, I can't.
There is. Stop being a little bitch.
I can't let you in my house with how you're acting. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, there's no way. There's no way I should. Like,
I'm gonna break the handle off.
Huh?
I'm just gonna break the handle off. It's already moving.
Fucking break the lock. Like, you're really gonna break into my house?
Yes, I will. I will break into my house. You're right. I will break into it.
It's not your house. It's my house.
It is. Dom, now open the door. Now open the door. You have 30 seconds left on the phone call to open the door. We're done.
Mackenzie, I really don't think I can.
If you can't open the door, then you can't be in a relationship with me.
Kenzie, you're threatening to break shit out. You're like, oh, I'm gonna break the glass and shit. Like, you're threatening crazy shit
You
like
have
that.
10 seconds to open this door, or we are broken up.
Kenzie, I really don't think I can. Like, why can't we just do this shit? Like, why can't we just do this later?
Who is you feeling like you got 10 seconds to open the door or we're breaking up? You are on the outside trying to get in, stupid. Like, how is you cool? Like, really? Are you kidding me? Oh, you could not pay me to be this age again. No goddamn thank you. Oh my God, I was trying to think about my crazy ass. Jesus, I might be in my trigger. Because, I was a fucking lunatic at that age, now that I think about it.
I'm coming to dinner. You have 5 seconds to open the
Would
door.
you want to come to dinner with us? You want to come to dinner with us? Is that what you're saying?
Open the door right now.
You can come to dinner with us if you want.
Open the door.
Kenzie, if you want, you can come to dinner with us.
Tom, if you don't open the door, I'm keying your car.
Why the fuck would you key my... Why? Are you...
Okay, you have 30 seconds, or I'm going to do it.
Kenzie, do not key my car. Do not do anything to my car. I need to call my mom back, babe.
All right, is the door unlocked? I'm about to test it.
No, Kenzie, it's not unlocked. Like, why are you acting like this?
Dom, I'm gonna give you one last second, or I'm gonna have to key your car.
Why? Why would that ever be like an option?
Because we're broken up if you don't let me in the house. I'm breaking up. I will break up with you. I'm going to break up with you if you do not open this fucking door.
You literally took all your shit and left. I thought like you didn't want to be here.
Okay, I'm gonna break into your house then.
Dude, what the actual fuck?
Well, I just broke your fucking key thing, so that sucks.
What key thing?
I don't know. You're gonna have to open the door to see it, because that's where it's fucked up from the outside. You fucking dick.
Okay.
Now open the door.
No. Like you're not like you're like saying you're breaking shit and stuff. Like you're not coming in my house.
I will break shit. Do I have to like call the police?
Why? Why would you call the police?
Do I have to call the police? Are you not gonna let me into my house?
This is not your house. All right, I'm calling my mom.
No, you're not. No,
yes,
you're
I
not.
am. I'm calling you. You're not doing.
I'm sorry, I was talking with the mute on. I'm so confused right now. What did they have going on? Like, and these two were alone in a house together. Can you even like it? This makes me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, because I was a freaking lunatic when I was this age. I almost want to go down there in the Instagram and drop down into the fella's DM and say, I'm so sorry. You know, because thank God we're both alive. I'm so sorry. The shit that I put you through. You put me through some shit as well, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm so sorry for the shit that I put you through. How did you deal with that? Oh my God.
Goodness.
Then we're gonna break up.
This is my house. You
Then
don't.
we are done. If you do not let me in the house that I sleep in every night, we are done.
Kenzie, I can't
If
let
this
you in the
phone
house.
call hits 10 minutes and I'm not in the house, then we're done.
No, Kenzie. No, Kenzie. I'm calling my mom. Goodbye.
No, you're not.
All right, so that's the end of that. My God, on today or maybe tomorrow. Who lived next door? I never grasped that. I'm not sure. From what I understand, he was living on his own, but they said it was the family's house. It was, the house was owned by, the family. So, child, she said that's her house. Let her in. That's her house. She's going to call the cops. That's her house. Girl ain't nothing but 17. Take your, what did you think was about to happen? Huh? Now, I don't know how that works since they were, I don't know during this time if she already graduated or not. Oh, well, yeah, because they said that she moved in after graduation when she was 17. So in the state of Ohio, let me look that up. How does minor, are you a minor? Hold on a minute here. Give me a second. What? Let me ask the people. Y'all, sorry. Oh, the mom lives next door. Okay. Hey, AKPOV, welcome on in. Oh, so that's so sad. Oh my goodness, so sad. Prayers for Panay's family. My God, that was so sad to hear just now. I knew she didn't have, she was in hospice. It is just really sad to hear. So prayers to Panay's family. It just sucks because I swear for God, it just seems like we're getting younger and younger, and I don't want to talk about that, you guys. That's just too much. I don't like hearing about people dying. Give me a second. In Ohio, anyone under 18 is a minor. Okay, so anyone under 18, you're still a minor. Let me ask another question. Give me a second. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I really didn't, I didn't know if it's varied through, state to state, but yeah, she is still considered a minor, even if she graduated, got her diploma, living on her own, working full time. She is still considered a minor. So when she was about to call the police, what did she think? This ain't your house. I'm sure her name was not on the lease. She wasn't paying no damn bills. So, child. Oh no, that's okay. AKPOV. It was no I wasn't aiming that towards you. I just, just it's a lot, Yeah. There's so much going on. So much going on. Yeah, I had seen what was going on with the Panay being in hospice and things like that. And I was just like, damn, that's just so sad, But I definitely wasn't going to do any content or anything like that. I didn't want to come across as being disrespectful or, turning it. I didn't want to turn that into content on my end because what was I going to say? You know what I mean? So I just definitely didn't want to just make that part of my content at all. So I didn't know what was going on though. I did. But it's just so sad. Okay, so let me see here. Sorry, y'all. I done got tired and I'm just like all over the place. So yeah, I can definitely see that listening to those 22 phone calls is going to piss me off, and I'm not going to be able. I don't care if the call is 10 minutes. That is how long the live is going to be. It's going to be a 10-minute call with our reaction, and I got to do them one at a time. I got to do them one at a time. I just cannot imagine 20-year-old and a 19-year-old losing their life over bullshit. And no one wants to hold her on her side, like I'll say her mom or her dad. They don't want to hold her accountable. And that's the problem. Look at the dad. Just and then had the nerve to be working at the damn schoolhouse. No, thank you. Yeah, I did, and I feel like some things aren't in I'm out of my lane. So like I'll do Nesto content, of course, but there's just some things I won't touch because it's not in my I'm out of place doing so is what I'm trying to, I'll be out of place doing certain things. So I definitely didn't want to make it any content because I just didn't want, you know what I mean? Like I said, I was like one of the last ones to come into this community and into this Nesto sector. So I don't have to touch everything that comes out. So I was just like, I'm gonna just leave that part alone for sure. But it is sad. Absolutely, it's sad. Of course, if somebody says something about it in the comments, of course I'm going to acknowledge it. But yeah, I did see that. I seen it on the Lenore's channel. I seen the post that she was going live about it, but I didn't want to fully tune in because it's sad, you know. I didn't want to fully tune in because it's sad. It's sad because I just feel like we're just supposed to be here just so longer. And it's just like 40s and 50s and early 60s now. It's like we're dying so young. Does that make sense? And it's very scary. It's so scary. Like 1 minute we're up, and then the next minute we're down, where we got something going on. And this is happening to people who are healthy, people who are unhealthy. It's scary to me. It really is. It really, really is. Oh yeah, yes. Hey PW, welcome on. And yes, 2 people she done took out of here. For always, forever, for life. Hey girl, did I say hi to you? I listened to several of her phone calls. It's crazy how her mother doesn't, the father either. Nobody holds her account. The friends, nobody is holding her accountable for shit. And that's the problem. That is the problem, honey. Right there. I can't stand it. Yeah, that makes sense. Reigns victorious. Now that you said that, that makes a lot of sense. Like, why, if he was supposed to go with grandpa to work on his truck, meaning Rosie's man, the next morning, that he knew he needed to go with them. But like I said, we'll never know because they're all lying, and they're going to keep one another secret. They're going to keep one another. Sometimes prison sometimes people don't learn their lesson, unfortunately, especially since she's in prison so young, and she craves and wants that attention from social media and the recognition. Unfortunately, it might not help her. But that's why I had grabbed these pictures right here. I mean, if y'all remember the movie Cruel Intentions, and if you watch Pretty Little Liars, for example, although this is fiction, there are so many secrets that these teenagers keep amongst one another. And even if there is a body or bodies that turn up from this shit that they're doing, they're going to keep the pack unless somebody decides to, spill the beans, that is, later on down the line. But yeah, so that's all I got. I don't have anything else. I'm going to get on out of here because I'm extremely tired, and I'm sure I'm boring y'all by now. Y'all have an amazing evening. Don't get none on ya. If you are celebrating the birthday, I will go back over to my dollhouse so that we can play the birthday song for you. So let us know if you are celebrating the birthday. Happy birthday to you, blessings, and many, many more. Let us go ahead and play the birthday song for you before we get up out of here.
Go, shorty, it's your birthday. It's my birthday. I'ma spend my money. Hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. Down, and they like that.
So happy birthday to you and many, many more, baby. Hopefully you didn't pay for a goddamn thing today. It is 11:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But for those of you on the West Coast, you're still out celebrating, I'm sure, and you better not go into your pocketbook and pay for a damn thing. That's all I got, y'all. I'm out of here. Have a great night. And what are we watching next, you guys? My next stop is Nemesis. Are we do we have any Nemesis folks in here running to the Netflix to watch Courtney Kemp's new project on Netflix? Because that's what I'm watching next. Nemesis will take place for me this weekend. Who else is coming with me? Let's see what it's about. Honey, I heard there was some eye candy up in there. Yes, I did. So let me type that in. Netflix, Nemesis. I mean, this could be a thing, you know. This could be a thing. We can get up on to the live and make some suggestions on what we're going to watch. And then we'll come on up, you know, on a live and react to it. Y'all let me know. It's up to you. Now, I don't watch every damn thing. Some things, you know, and you know, I tell you in a minute, I'm not watching that, but you know, give it a, you know, give it a whirl and we'll go from there. But let me see what it's about. Hold on. Oh, hold on 1 minute, y'all. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Oh, that's a gun, honey. We can't put them guns on here. Oh, I know y'all wasn't down to the wholesale store where y'all was at. Hold on a minute, y'all. I got to be careful. They got these guns and shit. Oh. I know y'all wasn't down to the alley in the fashion district. Okay, let me see. Give me a second, y'all. Oh my God, he is fine as hell. Jesus. I'm sorry, God. I done got a little fat. Woo! Come on, chocolate. Give me a moment to get him up on the screen here. Oh, it's my God. That show is him, AKPOV. Oh my God. Oh, girl, I don't know if he was bathing in oats and aloe. I don't know what it was, but my God, let me get him up on here so y'all could see him. God damn. Oh, I loves me a piece of chocolate. Yes, I do. Hold on a minute, baby. Let me get him up on here on this screen. Oh, he's beautiful to me. But this might not be your thing, but the damn show is mine. One moment. Oh. Look at him. Oh, baby, he real grown on here. He didn't look, I don't think he looked as good on I don't recall him looking, I don't recall him being this fine. I mean, he was cute, but he's fine as hell. Look at him. How you doing? I see you got on your Denim Tears brand. Uh-huh. Come on, hoodie. Nemesis is a high stakes thrill ride. What y'all doing? Robbing Peter to pay Paul? You know what I mean? Now some of this Beijing, I don't know about some of this Beijing, honey. I could tell this detective is gonna get on my damn nerves. I already know. I already know. I already know it's gonna get on my damn nerves. Is that him who was helping him with the hardware, with the computers and stuff? Why they put that hair on him? Why is it's giving a little? It's giving a little bit of Tyler Perry, or am I tripping? Courtney, are you down at the Tyler Perry Studios? I'm sorry, it's giving a little bit of Tyler Perry. Because the computer guy is very cute from the Abbott Elementary, baby. But here, right here, it's giving Tyler and the Perry lace fronts and black spray and Beijing, if you will. It is. And y'all know I'm not lying. Let me be careful. Hold on. Let me take this down real quick, honey, because they might put them pistols and shit up on here. Oh, what's this, honey? Okay, let me see. Everything looks safe so far. Bear with me. Okay. Oh, I got to scroll slow, honey. Okay, it looks like it's safe for me to scroll throughout, because honey, all about them guns and whatnot. We can't have all that on the YouTube. Let me put the people back up on here. What they talking about? What's it? Come on, lace front or whatever. I just hate it. So these are the pictures they're showing. I assume is this the 80s? 80s or 90s? Two men on different sides of the law. I love a good heist. Yes, I love a good robbery. Yes, I love a little theft. Yes. Ain't no drugs in this. Viewers are in with a ride. Okay. Come on, leather jacket. I like that. Here's the cast of Nemesis. Oh, that MC. I love that MCM jacket. Where you get that from, sister? I like that. I do. Oh my God, look at this here. Do they get naked? Does anybody know? Do they get naked in this? Jesus. Do we know if they get naked? And has anybody seen this yet? Are we taking clothes off? Did they get naked? At least from the waist up. Oh my God. Look at the cop. Look at the man from the tech support down there from the Abbott, baby. Look at him. They got some nice pictures up. I like that picture. He don't look like no Tyler Perry person here. But then the other one ain't as fine as he was from the first picture. I like a man with a full beard, like a little dark. I love a man with a beard. I don't like no man with no naked face, because you look like you're up to no good. No shade if you're running around here naked on the face, but a naked face man, it just makes me feel like you are up to no good. What are you planning? Where's your beard at? Where's your beard is what I want to know. Okay. Wait, Reigns Victorious, you're a man? Oh my God. This whole time I thought you were a lady. Oh, okay. Like, wait a minute. I thought you were a lady. I thought you had a split tail, honey. That's what my grandma used to call them, split tails. That's what I thought you were. Okay, thank you. I just like to know who the men's and the women's are up in the chat. No, I'm just weird. Ain't nothing wrong, so am I. It's okay. You fit right in. So this is gonna be about people stealing, honey, running up into people's place, taking their stuff, taking a lot of it too. Yes, okay. Well, that is what I'll be watching next on Netflix, Nemesis. We should be able to handle this weekend. What do you all think? Will you be able to finish it? I don't know when the hell we're going to talk about it, because we got to listen to that little Dirty Foot Monsters phone calls. That's going to take some time, because there's 22 calls, right? I mean, we might do 1 to 2 calls if they are short. I know I said before it's going to get on my nerves, and we'll probably do one at a time, but we'll see. We'll get into some things, but that'll give you plenty of time to get into the series. You need to binge watch it. That's what I do. Even if I have to lose sleep, I will binge watch. Okay? So, especially if it's good, honey. If it's good and I'm nosy, I'm going to stay up and watch it all. All right, but that's all I got. Honey, I got to hang up. I'm about to hang up on y'all. Dead air, no doubt. Dial tone and all, okay? Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you and good night. I love y'all down, okay? Bye. And when it comes to Mackenzie's parents and Rosie and her grown-ass old man, that ain't her boyfriend. That's her old man, honey. You know when you get a certain age, you start calling your man my old man. That is what Rosie's man is giving it, and that girl with that red hair. When it comes to them,
you done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
Today is not the day, Hope.
They about to piss me off. They acting slow. Ho, is you cool? Y'all acting real slow right now, and it's pissing me off.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Unfiltered Doll Reactions.
Alright, Slay. Sorry, I forgot to do my last shout outs. Thank you so much, Only Me 23, for not gifting one, but 2 Unfiltered Doll Reaction memberships. Welcome to the 2 new members. Thank you, Leo Lady, for being a member for 13 months. Thank you for my Cash App sugars, and let me make sure I pay my dues before I get up out of here.
Bossy biggity bossy biggity bossy biggity bossy bossy biggity 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 bossy drop give me 50.
Right, bye y'all. God damn it, I'm trying to get this off of here. What the hell?
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Unfiltered Doll Reactions.
Alright, Slay.
What you working for? Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off again. Say, nah, get away,